So I think one of the challenges is with most real estate brokerages is this whole concept of coaching and training, right? I think what you will find, not only here locally in Michigan, but across the country, that's why these coaching companies like the Mike Ferry organization and Tom Ferry and Travis Robertson and all these coaches out there, why their businesses are exploding, because brokerages don't provide any coaching and training, do they?
Agents are starving for, it's the attention, it's the information, it's the knowledge, it's the execution, and we use this word all the time, it's the accountability to all that stuff that, yeah, I think a brokerage would probably argue they do provide it. It's just they provide it at either a cost or an additional split or something, or. So, you're right. There is this huge market for training and coaching in the real estate space because, for the most part, the quote employer isn't providing it, at least not at a high enough level.
See, so that's my problem with it, right? So my expectation is when you go and work at a company that they actually train and coach you.
Yeah.
I think real estate's the only industry out there where that doesn't happen, or that's not happening. These agents, by the thousands, by the hundreds of thousands, are going to work at these big box brokerages,
yeah,
and they're getting nothing. They're being left on their own on an island to just figure it out.
Right.
And then they have to go out and hire a Mike Ferry coach for $1,000 or $2,000 a month. When, in my opinion, I think that should be coming from the actual brokerage that they work for.
Well, and so let me clarify. When I said employer, obviously, real estate space is full of self-employed individuals, 1099 folks. So there really is no employer-employee type of relationship. And so I believe many of these brokers, not to their own fault, but I believe they fall victim to that as well, thinking these are not my employees, yet these same folks are out there begging for the kind of training. So yes, while we're certainly self-employed and we love entrepreneurs and go-getters, we believe we had to provide the highest level of training, the highest level of coaching, the highest level of mentorship to every single one of our agents because it's the right thing to do. It's who we are.
Yeah, so, and I think that's why, I mean, we have a coaching company, right, where we coach agents that don't work for our brokerage.
Correct.
Because there's such a segment in the marketplace for that coaching and training that the agents are not getting at their broker level. I like to think of our real estate company, Brookstone Realtors, as a real estate coaching and training company where agents can come into our company and receive world-class coaching and training that they don't pay for. They don't have to go out and hire a coaching company to get the level of coaching that they need to reach the goals that they've set out for themselves. They get that when they join into our company. Would you agree with that?
No, that's one of the major...
It's who we are.
Exactly right. At the end of the day, that whole system, and again, there's a training system, there's an ongoing coaching system, which involves mentorship, but constant, and it's customizable too. So after a certain period of time, when and if that agent feels like, hey, I could use a little bit less, I still need accountability because we all need accountability,
sure,
but I could use a little bit less, then we just turn the knob back a little bit, but it's always customizable. And if you want to crank the knob, we've got the system to crank the knob as well.
Yeah, no, and so again, I think it's one of the cool things that we offer to all of our agents. You know, to your point earlier, agents are begging for more coaching, real training.
Correct.
And it's really cool that we can offer that to all of our agents. And you know, I think it's just a special place for an agent to be part of a training and coaching culture where, again, they don't have to come out of pocket and go hire these coaching companies.
No.
I think it's one of the reasons why so many agents are joining our company because of that coaching, because of that culture. And so I think it's really, really cool. Anything else you want to add to that?
No, I mean, I think that pretty much nails it. But that at our core, we are truly trainers and coaches, probably first, more than maybe leaders first, but trainers and coaches, it's in our DNA. And so to give that information, the knowledge, the execution, the skill, to give that back to people, it's our responsibility.
Yeah, absolutely. So cool. Thanks for taking the time, and I'm sure we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.